Hi guys, you can see that I just uploaded a video about an orchestra that I went to yesterday. The team is Tchaikovsky, if I'm not mistaken, if I pronounce it correctly, a Russian composer. The size of the auditorium is, I would say, middle to small, and yeah, it was a really beautiful experience. No, I just want to share my thought, right? My experience attending a real orchestra versus the audio system that I own, right? This is the Marantz Waffadel system that I put it in my room. It's rather old. The speaker is not really working well. I have another system downstairs, which is the KLH Model 5 with the NAD. I know my system is rather cheap, and when I listen to orchestra using my even more expensive system, in terms of the tonality, I think it's very near, but in terms of the scale, right? The loudness, the bass, it wasn't really there. I do not know if even we spent around 100,000 ringgit Malaysia, are we going to get to the similar kind of experience? I tried systems that is around 40 over thousand, still not there, right? Especially the bass. The bass is really deep. It's deep in a way that I do not know how to explain. My KLH Model 5 definitely cannot go to that level of bass. But what to my surprise is I thought orchestra, the experience sounded very bright, very ear piercing, right? Just like my KLH Model 5, sometimes I play certain musics, especially orchestra piece, is a little bit bright, probably because of the equipment matching, that my equipment is not playing that kind of warm enough, right? But my orchestra experience is really, the experience that I get is warm. It's not totally not bright. So to my surprise, it's not bright. It's very warm. The violins are very soothing, together with trumpets, clarinets. These are some of the instruments that I can identify. The cello, the double bass, even the giant drum, all the combinations, when they play together, I don't think I have the ears to be able to tell each of the instruments clearly, because when they all play together at like a peak moment, right? I don't think we are able to hear that sound separation well. I can hear the trumpets very clear, but somehow it kind of like overpower the violin. Probably I have to pay attention more. But I don't. But sometimes I feel that when you guys talk about sound separation and you hear it very clearly, when I attend an orchestra, I was sitting a bit front row, right? I don't really hear it that much, right? But it's more like a scale, you feel the impact. So I feel that if you were to build a system, it's not about the sound separation. Maybe sound separation would be nice if the orchestra involves someone who is singing, right? But when all the instruments combine, when they are playing at a very loud volume, it's all about that impact, that massive, right? You feel everything. It's like the blend of all wonderful music together, and you feel it. It's organic, right? It's real. It's warm. It's nice. It's not ear piercing. So that is the experience that I get. I do not know in my journey of my hi-fi, am I going to get there? Even with my KLH Model 5, I don't think I can get there. Even if I spend more money upgrading the speaker, the amplifier with my limited resources, I'm going to get there. So my final conclusion is I want to attend more of this kind of orchestra to get the real live organic experience rather than spending so much money on upgrading a gear. But at the end of the day, I'm just listening through my system and not experiencing the real thing, right? But I still enjoying my KLH Model 5, playing K-pop music, playing kind of like the music that I don't think I can get it from the concert. Okay, that's my very limited experience as a non-audiophile. Maybe you guys audiophile there has a different opinion. No, you guys really feel like it's really worth it. I do not know. This is only my first orchestra experience, very limited experience. Maybe when you play in a bigger auditorium room, the effect will be much different. You can hear better sound separation, and also the dynamics and whatsoever. All right, maybe you guys can share your experience with me here. Okay, all right, that is my very limited experience. All right, that's all. Bye.